and welcome to another video. This video I'm so excited about. I'm starting a new series on my channel and it is visiting every bookstore in each city in the UK. Now this might be very difficult, so I'm just gonna try my hardest and do like day trips to different cities and go around as many bookstores as I possibly can. So today we are staying with Bristol, and I found quite a few little independent ones. There's also a really good Waterstones that I've never been to in Bristol. And I also recently purchased a new microphone. So when I feel really awkward in bookstores and I feel like I can't talk, I'm just gonna use this and just like whisper and it'll be like ASMR. That's something to look forward to. I got all dressed up because I feel like if you're book shopping, going around bookstores, you need to like feel cute. Like I just feel like it's like a day thing. So I did like a little red bow in my hair to match my nails. And although it's kind of giving Christmas and it's the middle of summer, we'll just ignore that because it looks cute. I'm so excited. Also, we're gonna ignore the fact that I have this plaster here. I cut myself the other day really bad and I can't not wear a plaster. So this is just gonna have to stay here for the day. I have quite a few books that I'm looking for, but I'm also very happy to, if I come across a book that I'm like, oh, that piques my fancy, then I might buy a few. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what the vibe is. I love my romance books, so definitely looking to pick up some more of those because my physical TBR is dwindling. It is okay to spend money on books when you haven't got many left to read. Logic. Let's go to Bristol. Hello. I have just arrived in Bristol. It is so warm today, like boiling, but it's also really windy, so I'm glad I brought my mic with me because oh my goodness, you wouldn't hear me over anything. I am not usually very good on doing stuff by myself, so I'm glad you guys have come with me because it feels like I'm not on this journey alone. You're with me as well. And it's such a beautiful day today and it looks so beautiful outside. Oh my goodness. So yeah, let's go look at some bookstores. I thought I would show the outfit of the day. First bookstore of the day, Heron Books. Okay, hello. I hope this microphone is working. I'm talking so quietly. Oh my goodness, why is my lemonade overflowing? Either way, I've come to this place called Eater Pitta and they have really good like vegetarian food. Right now, I just got the best lemonade of all time. And then I also got some halloumi fries. Yes, they look so good. Let's give it like a taste test. 9.5 out of 10. Not even kidding. I have been to Heron Books, a really small Waterstones, and Oxfam Books, so it's like a charity shop. All three of those are all in Clifton. That's where I've been right now. They're all like 5 minutes within each other, and they're all very small. So I'm gonna do a mini haul. Got the classic Waterstones bag. Okay, in Heron Books, I ended up buying I Want to Die, but I Want to Eat Tteokbokki. I think I'm saying that right. And I've seen this so much, like recommended. I think I've really enjoyed reading this, so I decided to give this a try. We'll see. When I was in Waterstones, it's a really small one. I'll be going to a bigger one later on. This has been on my TBR for so long. I got The Wedding People. I am so excited to read this. Like a bunch of rich people, weddings. I watched someone's reading vlog of this and I was like very intrigued. I wanted to get it myself. So
very excited to read this. And then in Waterstones, I also got Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis, which is a really popular Christian book that I have never read. It's a really pretty edition, and it has a little quote on the back that says, "If you want joy, power, peace, eternal life, you must get close to or even into the thing that has them." Very excited. And then I'm not going to spoil this because my friend might be watching this, but I bought a book for my friend. Very productive, and I've only been to 3 stores. I'm going to finish it and head to more bookstores.
Yes, a romance section. Oh my goodness. Yes, thank you.
I am literally in Waterstones right now, and I feel really awkward because I'm just in the corner and there's people around. But you know what? Social anxiety out the window. I was like, I really want to buy some new Ashley Poston books, and I found 2, so I'm very happy. Hello. I'm currently in the Waterstones cafe, which is so cute. They literally have like this perfect cafe in the middle of the bookstore. So I might start reading one of my books now. I bought too many books today. But I got this really lovely drink. It's like a decaf cookie dough latte thing with no caffeine because Karis doesn't like caffeine. I was going to go to 2 more stores, but I am exhausted. But actually I'm just going to go to 1 more bookstore because it's a long walk back, 40-minute hour walk back, and I've got bags of books. You can have a nice time in this little bookstore cafe, and then last bookstore.
Hello! It is a lot later in the day. It is now nighttime. I ended up going to a lot of bookstores. I'm gonna say my favourite bookstore I went to today. Actually, no, I had 2. So one of them was the last bookshop. That one was insane. Literally every single book in there was below £5, and they had some really good books in there. And they're such good quality. So if you're anywhere near Bristol, 100% recommend that one. There were amazing versions of like classic Jane Austen books, romance books. They had just everything. Like, it wasn't a massive store, but they had like a good selection of what they did have. And then the other one is the Galleries / Cabot Circus, I don't know what to call it. That Waterstones, that store reminded me of like going to stores in like America and Canada, because they have so many like big stores over there and we just really don't have many in the UK. And it just reminded me of being back in Canada. It was insane. And they had this section, like I talked about it in the video, where they had this section where you have like £3 hardbacks, £1 paperbacks. They had so many sections. However, they didn't have like a romance section. It was more just fiction. The girl, I can't remember, I don't know her name, but there was a really, really lovely girl who worked there, and she told me that my book selections were really good, and she helped me find my Ashley Poston books that I bought. So shout out to her. And they had like this little like coffee shop in the middle of the Waterstones, so you could like people watch people getting books and everything, and I was like, this is so sweet and cozy. I just loved it. Now it is book haul time. Okay, I already showed these books, the one from the smaller Waterstones in Clifton and the one from, I'm gonna have to insert the name, I've forgotten the name right now. I've already shown these books, so I won't show them again. Okay, the next bookstore I went to after the 3 in Clifton was the Last Bookshop, and I got myself an Abby Jimenez, I hope I'm saying it right, book I loved just for the summer. And I know I'm reading them the wrong way around, I'm reading them in reverse, but I saw this for £5 and I thought, yes please. So it's part of the same series. I've heard that if you love Just for the Summer, then you're gonna love this one. I really like her writing style, so I'm definitely gonna enjoy this. The next 2 I got were both classic books. I already have a version of Emma, but I saw this one and I love Emma so much. Like, out of the Jane Austen, like, I know it's typical, but Pride and Prejudice and Emma. So I saw this one and I was like, this is actually beautiful. Like, look at the little shimmer on it. It's just gonna look really cute on like my bookshelf and everything. Next one I have is To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf. I actually read this when I was about 15 and I love the storyline from it. I don't know why, but I think I lost that book or accidentally threw it away. I have no idea. I just haven't been able to find it for years. And so I decided to pick up another copy of it, and it was only £4. And I was like, this is a really beautiful version. I had like an old beat up one that was secondhand before. So yeah. Next door I went to after those was the really big Waterstones. And so I'm gonna go through the books that I got in the clearance section. So these are all like kind of secondhand, or they're just like a bit torn in some way, but if it's £1, I couldn't care less. So I decided to get Powerless. Now I know this is a series, but it's got like a little bit of a tear up here, but honestly that's like the only thing. I've never read any fantasy. I've read like dystopian books, but I've never gotten into fantasy. So I was just like, you know what? It's calling to me. And then I also, along the theme of fantasy, I decided to get Iron Flame. I've heard so much about these books, and look how chunky it is, but it's only £3 for like literally a hardback. Bro, this is gonna take me so long to get through, but I've heard a lot about this series as well. I also got Funny Story by Emily Henry. £3. They were literally selling the paperback copy for like $9.99 in the store, and I was like, why would I do that? Like, it's literally such good quality. Like, I can't see anything wrong with it. There's quite a few I still haven't read by Emily Henry, but I've heard a lot about this one and Happy Place, so I'm excited. These 2 books are both ones that I intended to buy today. These are the main 2, and The Wedding People as well. These are the ones I intended to buy, but they're both Ashley Poston books, and The 7-Year Slip is, I think, probably, I hate to say this, but I think it's my favourite book of all time. And so I was like, yes, I'm gonna jump at the chance of reading every book of hers. So this one, I was really excited. I was so happy that it was that, because this is the main one I wanted to get. Her hometown has always given her surf, sand and inspiration, but her parents decided to close the family's music venue. I love music and romance, so perfect. Then this one, I just kind of was like, yes, why not? Have you ever found yourself lost in a good book? Literally, oh my goodness. She like mixes romance with kind of, it's not fantasy, but it's like a fantastical element. And then the last thing I got in foyles, I got this little bookmark along with it. I have not heard anything about this book. Passengers on Hankyu Line. I hope I said that right. I just looked at this and I went, this is the perfect autumn book. And look at the sprayed edges. It's beautiful. So the contents of each traveler's heart are a mystery known only by themselves. So it's all about like people, dreams, finding their true selves. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this little bookstore vlog thing and going around these bookstores. There are still quite a few bookstores in Bristol, but I definitely went to the main ones I wanted to go to. There was only one more called Book House, but it was too far of a walk. I was struggling to get back as it was, and it would have been even more of a push if I tried to go to that one as well. I feel like if you wanted to do like a little bookstore trip to Bristol, definitely the guide I have in this video, I would definitely reuse this. So I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for coming along, and let me know what cities or where I should go next. Okay, bye.